I was speaking with a community known as the North. It's on the University of Ghana campus, and it's a community of problem solvers. And I was invited, and I told them something. Someone asked a question, and he said, "Oh, I came to the university, but I realized that I'm passionate about this, and so for now, I don't even feel like going to lectures, right?" And Madam Lydia, what do you think? I said, "Hello, it's good to have a passion, but you are here on a journey, and that is where it's making the most out of your time." Are we good? You are here on a journey for 4 years. If you are studying a normal course, 4 years. If you are a medical student, you know it. It's 5 years or more, depending on how it's structured. If you are a pharmacy student, it is also 5 years. And you are telling me you're doing something else, and you are going home without the reason why you are here. You are a student on campus, and you are going to move about without any hindrance because you are a student, and not because of that passion that you think you have. Hey, I have a message for you. So I'm going to talk about the first 90 days on campus, what to expect, what to do, how to position yourself very well. And before I start, let me share with you my journey, a bit about me whilst I was a student. So, luckily for you, maybe you were in the boarding house, secondary school class, we didn't go to boarding house. My dad said, never will the daughter go to boarding house. Hey. You will go and come every day. He wants to see you, not because you were bad, but for him, he had some kind of values and he wanted to stick to that. And you never use the phone until you turn 20. Right, so these are some of the strict rules. But after you did that to me, my other siblings flouted the rules. Okay, but it really positioned us in a very, some kind of way. Okay, so when I entered the university, not like you or like you, I didn't go to boarding house. It was the first time I was alone. First time I was going somewhere alone. No one to wake you up and say, it is time for lecture. No one to, tell you anything. You are on your own and on your own. Right. And that is why the first 90 days are very important. Sometimes you'll be very happy. After all, nobody is telling me sleep and do this. I can sleep and sleep and sleep. But warning, sometimes freedom is good. But freedom without discipline is dangerous. My first month on campus, because of the upbringing and the strictness and the training, I was a bit observant. And I'm going to give that to you. One thing about me, and if you want to go far in life, wherever you are, when you get to a place, observe and observe. Just be quiet, whether you are the best student, because I was the best student in my school, hello. Whether you are intelligent, whether you know it, just observe, be quiet and observe. It's going to take you far. Right. So yes, observation. I entered the first day. 3 people came to me, hello, oh we are so, you know, she talked about friends and I'm not going to go there. Right. But at the end of the day, when we were graduating, none of these people that walked to be a part of the graduation list. Some have opted out of school, some are pregnant, some have turned slavery. So the first 90 days, the first month, and let me tell you that the academic calendar, the University of Ghana, the academic calendar sits for 4 months and some few days. So if your first 90 days is wasted, you can imagine that your first semester is more. Hallelujah. Amen. It's gone, no? It's gone and gone. For me, I didn't love the course that I was given. A best mathematics student, a best accounting student. I was given a reading subject. So I'm not a bad girl, but because of friends, and don't go to the school. Your dad should take you to another school. You're intelligent. Why would you waste your time on a course that when you are done, you will not get any job to do? And that was the feedback everybody gave us. But they were not coming to help. Because in the entire family, both nuclear and extended, I was the first person to go to tertiary. And before I could step in there, there was 2 options. Will you join your mother at the market or you go to school? If you choose school and you fail, you know that your sisters or your siblings cannot go to school. Who will come? Kweku, that is my dad. Kweku, man, how? I'll translate. Obade, they didn't go to school. Hey, then I want coin in my any application. I don't know where you are coming from. Why you come from somewhere? So these were the words. Hey, don't worry yourself, Kwebu. That is my dad. About it. That's for a woman or a lady. If you take her to school, she'll end up in either she'll get pregnant or at the end of it, she'll end up in the kitchen. So don't take her to school. That was his words to my dad. But my dad said that don't mind them. No matter the cost you, I believe in you. You get somewhere. So do it. For me, I said that I don't like reading. I will not do. So I played behavior first year. I was joining my friends to the business school, teaching them mathematics, teaching them what they were doing, neglecting me first. So all that I could do is that I find few friends and then I'll be like, oh, what is there any assignment? So I'll do the assignment and I'll even give it to my friend to submit. Not when they submit it in their name. I didn't know because I wasn't going for my lectures. I tried once, twice, I slept in class throughout. Because I was like, what? I felt like when I started really want to think. So I'm trying to tell you something and I'm leading you to a place. I don't know the courses that you have selected. Okay? I don't know the options that you'll be given. But God knows your life more than you think, more than your parents think. I thank God that I did the course. I really thank God that I did the course. Because where it has taken me to, I don't believe that if I have done whatever I wanted to do, business admin, mathematics, I don't think I would have gotten it. I have been a robot sitting at the corner, I can't even engage. All my life, I've never gotten a deal before. So it was like, hey, God, what is this? And then before I realized, I have to sit up and I said, one thing you have to know is that you are not going to the school for your mother, not your father, regardless of everything. The name on your academic record is your name. And I tell people all this. So I looked at the name, I said, is this Lydia Quayson? Can it be first semester? And I was escorting a friend to go and register for visit. And at that time, the queue was from here to, let's say, the entrance of this place. People were even sitting on the floor. And I said, you have failed, number one. Number two, you are paying to write a letter. And you have to queue and be sitting on the floor. This is not my portion. Then I have to sit up. So the first 19 days, the first month, observe more, settle in. When I talk about settle in, I'm talking about your academic calendar. Your academic calendar. Pay attention to your academic calendar. Pay attention to your academic calendar. Don't let someone go for it and come and tell you that lecture is on Thursday. I nearly missed one of my exams because a friend who always sits just next to me, I study with, she comes in my room, my teacher told me that the exams tomorrow is at NNB, New M Lodge. And because we are always together, I said, okay, I didn't check for myself. I got there, they started sharing their scripts, and I couldn't find my student's ID, and I don't know where I was going. It took grace for me to sit and write the exam. So go and get the academic calendar. It's on your website. It's mostly on the website. Get it for yourself. Okay? Go to the department. Go and get your groups. Sometimes you are grouped. Get the groupings. Know your groups. Because every lecturer assigned to a group. If you don't know you are in group A, group B, for the same course. If you don't know you are in group A, group B, and this is, unless you are in there, you will not know. You follow a friend to, you follow a friend and I that your ID number cannot not be recorded. And at the end of the day, you'll be failing your exams. Are we good? So observe more, pay attention to your academic calendar. Attend orientation and matriculation. I have seen a lot of students, they don't care about orientation, freshers orientation. And these are the times that you are able to get acquainted with some, even if you don't hear anything, you know that, oh, there is this library here, you can do this, you can pick your student's ID card here. You know, these are some of the information that are discussed during the orientation process. So when you walk in there, make sure that you know when freshers orientation and matriculation, you are matriculated and you are signed in the matricular. You sign in the matricular and that makes you as a legal student who have legally been rented into the university. Don't miss it and go and act a friend. Friends are not good. It's only few of them, okay, who are going to be. But because my friends, only they will bring you the notes. They'll go for lectures, they'll not bring you, but I am teaching them. So you have to be careful about it. Now, I'm talking about the first month, and I'm taking you through the 90 days. So I'm taking the first month, which is 30 days. The same first month, settle in your accommodation. I said what? Your accommodation. Talk about prayers, talk about God. Take charge. Pray and take charge of your arena. I'm saying this because I remember one time on campus I was sleeping and I could hear noises in my room. And we're two in a room after then. I was in level 200. And when I opened my eyes, it was something that we never want to see. How can my roommate bring a guy in the room whilst I was asleep? And they were chanting. You know, I didn't know that this was what was going on, but because the Holy Spirit and I am in tune, I got up in the middle of the thing. And they were sad. I made sure they were out of there. I reported. So campus, there are lots of things, there are lots of waves, so and lots of practices, initiation. You sometimes people sit on a bus, pool parties, you know, and you people, hey, pool party, let's hurry, yay! It's trending on TikTok. You have to be careful because, and it just makes you hyper, and then you are rather asking for sex. You are rather asking for it. It's an initiation habit. So you have to be very careful. Observe. Your timetable, your departmental timetable, your registration. This is like a heartbeat too. Because up to today, registration is over. Somebody is sending me a message, and I'm in the message. Defer. You know, and deferment is for a whole year. So you ask yourself, what am I doing? So don't miss your registration deadlines. And for where I sit, University of Ghana, we don't joke with registration deadlines. And the truth of the matter is that if you have a difficulty, don't wait after the deadline to report to authorities. No. Within the time frame for the deadline, you report. And if you're able to write to the academic affairs, and so you are enrolled and then you pay. But people sit there and they are just there. You are just there. People don't settle in the first 90 days. They don't pay attention to serious matters. Deadlines and timelines is not a joke. The same way you have 4 years to finish your school. Every semester counts.